Well, okay, this is Coaster Zeke of Coaster Zeke's videos, doing another video, and normally you would expect Coaster Zeke to be doing a mock shooting video where, it'd be like a parody of a gun review, on a fall day like this. But I'm taking up another subject this time, and I touched on it a little bit in one of my last videos when I was mentioning that I'd gotten out this, I got this, the meteorologist Zeke yardstick with me. Well, maybe we're having some change in the weather, so I brought it down with me. Gonna fucking turn cold next week. But anyway, I'm gonna have to keep checking the time on this camera too, because this fucking flip cam dies all the time. Fucking battery issues. But anyway, gonna do a little introduction to mud runs. What to expect. Now this is a video. Now my videos are humorous. They're meant to be funny. So if you're expecting a serious video, you want to go somewhere else, because my channel is not a serious channel for the most part. This is a humorous look at an introduction to mud runs for somebody who's doing it for the first time. Just kind of what to expect. So. Now, if you don't know what a mud run is, that's like a 1 mile, might be a 5K, might be 5 or 6 miles, where you're not only running, but you're going through mud and obstacles and stuff of that nature. So that's what it is. There's two basic types. I mean, well, there's more than two basic types, but the first one that I did was a 1 mile one. So it's had type of a deal where, you had your trails like this, and you're running, you didn't have any shit to climb on, none of that. You just, had to do the tire obstacle, they all got that. If you got a mud run going on, you're going to have some fucking tires somewhere along the lane. There's going to be some tires to go through that deal. So, but anyway. Nothing to climb over, and then you had the mud pit, the one that's about foot deep, where you gotta, you had several of them, but then you had the one where you gotta get down and crawl underneath the flag, so you're gonna get fucking muddy. You're gonna look like a pretty good sized piece of work when all is said and done, even with that type of mud run. But you'll get done and you'll think that was a mud run, and that wasn't really a mud run, because I got an education about a week ago. A couple weeks ago, about what a real mud run was, and I'm going to check on my camera, because the fucking camera's probably dying on me. No, not yet. But anyway, so I show up, and this is not the 1 mile deal, this is the 5K. So, 3.1 miles, I get there, it's about 29 degrees in the morning, and it was real evident to me that these fuckers that showed up to play ball. They're out doing their calisthenics and the jumping jacks, and they're running, and they're getting their cleats on, and some are even getting wetsuits on, and I'm like, holy shit, these boys and girls have showed up to play ball. They've done this before. I thought I'd done a mud run, but I hadn't really. So, as you can see, you can be a little bit unprepared for things like this. As you can see, my trails here, I have, just trails to go running on, so you're just jogging your ass along. But I don't have any balance beams out here. I don't have any gunny sacks that you got to get in at the first part of the race and fucking go Brady bunching your way down for the first fucking 100 yards of the deal in a fucking potato sack. I don't have a lot of things out here that you would encounter in one of these runs. I don't have a water crossing. I mean, there's that farm pond there, but I really don't think you'd want to get into that. You would have some serious fucking problems if you got in. We'll leave that up to Ernie the Turtle Man, I think, to do that deal. But that wouldn't be advisable. I don't have any 5-foot hard walls out here. I don't have any ramps to run up. I don't have any climbing walls. Our climbing wall at the end, well, near the end, right before the mud pit, it actually looked like an Amish barn raising is what it looked like. You had to climb up and over like 12, 15 feet, whatever the fuck it was. Now, this fucker don't like climbing on shit neither. So when I get to that, it's like I get to that particular obstacle, and you're right near the end of the deal. I get there at about the same time that about 4 college-age chicks do, wearing tutus. So I don't like climbing on shit, but I'm saying to myself, Coaster Zeke, you're going to look real fucking stupid if you don't just go up and over that. You can't have a scared look on your face. So it's like mind over matter, up and over the son of a bitch, and then into the mud pit, which I was expecting, the regular mud pit thing, like what I dealt with before, about 1 foot deep, crawl your way through underneath the flag. No, this fucker, they've been working on this fucker for a while. You pretty much going swimming is what it's a good deal. Okay, you crawl for a little bit of a while and all of a sudden you hit like a 3 foot pocket, you go underwater, you got fucking water and mud in your mouth and they're spraying you in the face with water and you're just having a really good time. And then to try to get up out of the son of a bitch when you get to the end of it, it's like trying to crawl up. I was like a heifer trying to crawl up out of a shit pit. If you're familiar farming, you know what a shit pit is. That's kind of what you're dealing with there. So, you know, that type of a deal. So it wasn't good. The other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to do the 5 foot hard wall is farmer style. What the fuck is farmer style, you might ask? Well, if you don't have the arm strength to post up and flip yourself over, or do another technique that I'm sure there's lots of techniques out there, you don't want to do it farmer style. Farmer style is you run your ass along, you get a little bit of a run and you throw yourself up on the son of a bitch, you go whoop, and then you flip yourself over. Now that works for the first 2, but I ran down the way about a mile and I'm thinking, holy shit, glad that shit's over. Go around the corner and guess what I see? That's right, 2 more of them motherfuckers. I about killed myself doing them, but I did do the whole damn deal in a little under 47 minutes, so you know, it worked. The other thing you can run into is, unlike the first race that I did, I wasn't really passing people. A few people were passing me. I was kind of consistently with this same group of people, most of them like college-age chicks wearing tutus, and I'm like, they couldn't really run faster than me, and I couldn't really run faster than them. And you think that they could run faster, but you know, you ask yourself, why would a young person not be able to run faster than this middle-aged balding fucker wearing safety glasses? Well, I think I figured it out. Actually. Oh, things like to get tangled up out here. But I think what you got going on with these young people, you got a lot of this going on, you know. Listening to their shit and texting people, and you know, you got them. They spend a lot of time instead of exercising, they're doing this shit all the time. You know, I think I figured it out. I think that's what the problem is. That's why some of these young folk can't run that fast. But anyway, the problem you can run into, it's not a problem, it's just a type of deal where you got the photographers out there. So what you got on their end of the deal, they'll probably get their photographs back and they get showing them to their friends, and their friends are probably saying, well, who's homely looking stupid fucker wearing safety glasses behind you, you know? And they're probably almost wishing that they could like do some Photoshop and Photoshop me out. Well then, on my end of the deal, I show people I know, this, you know, the photos I get out my cell phone, you know, and start showing them the photos, gallery and everything, and they get looking at them, and they all kind of look the same, and you got these chicks running with you about the same, going up over all the obstacles, and pretty soon they're like, yeah, are you sure you ran the fucking mud run you said you ran, or are you running in a fucking warrior princess run? You know, so you know, you're getting that kind of deal. Let's see what else we got here. I might have forgot something. Oh yeah, this is important. I was actually gonna teach these guys something. I'm not gonna teach you how to do the 5 foot hard wall, so you don't want to do it farmer style. What you need to do is you need to go to YouTube. You'll find a video where there will be a chick about yay high. It'll be about 80 pounds soaking wet, and she'll show you how to do fucking hard walls. You can go up and over them. They got techniques for doing that shit. I don't. But anyway, I'll show you another thing you might want to be aware of. In a major race, you have these type of deals, timing chips, that they rely on to record your time. And them fuckers can fail. I've seen it happen, and I think my camera is getting about ready to fuck up on me. It always does. But anyway, I'll end with this. What happened in this particular race, I saw at the end, there was this poor chick all covered with mud, and she's, you know, her time didn't get recorded, and she's complaining to the timekeeper, and she's holding her shoe up, showing the timing chip, and oh God, it was about like Tanya Hardin, you know, holding up her ice skate crying, and I tell you, you know, so you might want to run with a group, or have a partner that you're running with, so if they can go back and or finish at the same time that other people do, just intentionally do that. So they can do like a photo comparison, photo finish type of deal. So I think my camera's dying, and I might have to end with that. Well, maybe not. Camera's not dead yet. Camera's going to die any time now. So I think Coaster Zeke about covered all my bullet points. Anything else I need to talk about here? I don't think so. But anyway, little introduction to mud runs. In a little while, we're going to have Coaster Zeke out, you know, probably, you know, doing meteorologist Zeke weather because of changing weather coming in. So another month or so, well, that deal going on.